Hello everybody and welcome back to Mass Effect. And oh my god, why is my mic so loud? Yeah, it'll be fine. Anyway, we're just continuing where we left off. Which, first things first, we're gonna go get Liara, because I always go off to grab Liara first. Just gonna talk to everybody before we do. Because this is Mass Effect. And you gotta talk to everybody.
Commander, something you need?
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
Joker does not have a conversation ready. Did I already talk to everybody? I might have just talked to Joker. Hey, Presley.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
I love how this game's got fucking Mass Effect 3's graphics, but, like, it still has all the animation in Mass Effect 1, so the faces just kind of look a little off to me. Who's next? Kaidan, a homie.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Right.
Commander?
Not much from him. So let's go talk to everybody else downstairs real quick. And use this elevator that could have easily just been a fucking staircase. Hey, Ash.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Dismissed, Chief.
Flashlight heads.
Sir.
Alright. Garrus.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
You knew?
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, See how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Codex entry.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
Alright, let's see what you got.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
We've already got the Spectre whatever license. Hey Rex, you got anything to say?
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
They tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Hey Adams.
Hey Commander, you know that Quarian Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
What the fuck happened to your hair?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Hey, Tally.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Actually, that'll be enough.
I should go.
See you later.
Talk more later. Alright, let's go pick up Liara. Oh. Gotta press the button. You just spent 15 whole fucking minutes just talking to people. Mass Effect's not really an optimal game for hour-long streams. I'm probably only going to be able to get like one mission done per stream. Zoom out. I hate the controls for the Galaxy map. They're so fucking jank. Liara's dig site. It's in the Sparta cluster, I believe. I think it's this planet. Nope. Scan this. Survey. And thus the Prothean data disk missions are unlocked.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Oh, no, this is a different cluster altogether. I'll deal with that later. I want to, at the very least, get Liara before I do anything too important. Scan the meteor belt. Nothing? Yep, nothing. Alright, so it's not Sparta, it is... Athens... I think it's Athens. Athens, Athens. It's Athens. I will say, I'm not a huge fan of sci-fi altogether. Like, I like sci-fi, but I'm not huge on sci-fi. I fucking love Mass Effect, though. Cersei. Okay, so, like, everything in this cluster is named after, something Greek. Pharos. Cursors with unmanned probe. Is it Gnosis or Knossos? I didn't fucking read that carefully. Phaestus. Metallic asteroid. Therum. Here it is. Right. Let me just check all the other stuff in this system first. Anyone wants to read off the planet descriptions, you can get this game yourself. I mean, I don't recommend giving EA or BioWare fucking money anymore because they're cunts, but you know. Anyway. After we do this mission, we shall explore the rest of the cluster, as well as any other cluster that doesn't have fucking anyway. Anyway, as well as any other cluster that doesn't have a mission specific to it.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Back. Back itches. I will say, I really like, what they did with this place. I hated the way this fucking place looked originally. It was just so fucking boring. It looked way hotter than it could have possibly... It looked like this place was uninhabitable originally. Like, being on the surface of this planet would kill you in a hot minute. Shit. Oh, I have ammo upgrades. Anyway. Upgrade assault rifles all the way. So that, when I encounter that... Not Colossus, the whatever the hell it's called. The big guy that you have to fight later on. Actually, no, it is a Colossus. It's either... Or it's an armature. I don't remember what it's called. The big Geth motherfucker who will whoop your ass if you don't upgrade one of your weapon skills all the way immediately.
There.
Yeah, I always try to upgrade my assault rifle skill as much as possible, because I literally got fucking soft locked on this mission one time. By that... whatever it's called. Oh!
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Ow! Cocksucker. Yeah, you can actually jump this gate. I just don't know how. I think it's like you have to be basically sprinting the whole way. Or not sprinting. But anyway. Oh my god, this thing is... Eh! The handling on this thing has never been great. Oh, shit! Die, bitch. Who did that?
Heading out.
Nice one, Garrus. Oh, I fucked up. I didn't mean to... Didn't mean to press that. Badass. What's over here? Upgrade kit. Why is the reticle not popping up? There's nothing in here. Anything over here? Probably should have grabbed the Mako. Yeah, it's whatever. He's fine. God damn it. Bastard. Alright, back to the tank. Since all the tanks in Mass Effect are named after sharks... Actually, wait. Yeah, all the tanks in Mass Effect are named after sharks. I wonder what, like, other tanks would look like. Because, like, this is the Mako. And then we know what the Hammerhead looks like because of Mass Effect 2. Ah, you cocksucker! And that, like, big tank you see, occasionally... That's like 2 segments that you can like get in like exactly once in the old version of the game. Or the old version of Mass Effect 1 through a bug. That's called a Grizzly. What would like the other tanks be? Is what I wonder. If any. And we're not counting the Nomad, okay? As far as I'm concerned, Mass Effect Andromeda, not as bad as people make it out to be, but it's non-canon, okay? We just sort of ignore that that game exists. Level up. But, where's the thing for ammo? Oh, X. Rate of fire, damage. Let's go with that. Why would I need a more accurate shotgun? That's dumb. Damage is a big thing with shotguns. With pistols, you want accuracy. I'll go ahead and keep that on there. Let's go with that. And I already have hammerhead rounds on this. I never equipped anything to that. Plus 50 shields. Garrus, what do you need? You're actually pretty good on everything. Let's give him that. Let's stop screwing around with that for now. Focus on the mission. Oh, fuck! The gun has overheated. I hate how fucking useless these thrusters are. Miss me, bitch. They fucking dented my bumper, though. Taking like a single point of damage. Ow! Cocksucker. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Alright, here's where the bullshit happens. Ah, fuck your kneecaps. And cool down.
Negative contacts.
This music sounds like it would play in a gay bar. God damn it, Garrus. Bitch.
Shutting them down.
Now, what is it this time? Don't point your fucking back at me.
Negative contact.
Awesome. Now here's my least favorite part of this entire game. I question why we never see these guys after this game. Not these guys, the guy who was crawling around. Take cover. Ow, motherfucker. Ow. Where's the fucking grenade button again? Die, bitch. Ow! Motherfucker. Garrus! Let me fucking step back here. Well, take cover, stupid! Oh, god damn it, Garrus. Nice. Ow! God damn it! I didn't even take any fucking damage. He just one-shotted me. Shit. Oh my god, why is that the fucking change button? That used to be the grenade button. Oh my god. Use fucking shield boost, dumbass. Or not, I guess. Oh my god. I'm going to fucking remap that goddamn button. Oh yeah, you're not right in the fucking way, Rex. And you're just absolutely so fucking useful standing right there. Now, overkill. Oh. Who the fuck is still alive? I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate this fucking button. There. Fucking hell. Alright, now steal everything.
Not now, Shepard.
What do you mean, not now? There's nobody fucking left alive. Oh, there's one guy. And your fucking mother, too.
Nothing but rocks, dirt, and lava. Reminds me of home. 50 degrees hotter and I might start to feel uncomfortable. How are you mammals doing, Shepard?
I thought Palaven was hot. Remember to stay hydrated.
That's all you gotta say, Garrus? Eh. Oh boy. That's fucking great. You know, walk right into this place and immediately start getting shot at. Destroy that so it doesn't do us in.
Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
You know, as different as Prothean tech looks from the Citadel, you'd think somebody would have caught on a little sooner that the Citadel wasn't Prothean tech. Because, like, you can actually look at stuff made by the Protheans in these games and tell that they're not made by the same group that made the Citadel. Medkit. Fucking hell. Die, bitch. Why is my damage so fucking bad?
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things homey.
I'm changing my fucking ammo type on this. It did actually. No, it didn't. That's fucking weird. I guess the way they fucking... They changed the way equipping stuff works, of course. There are worse problems with this version of the game, though. Altogether, though, I'd say it is mostly improvements. Oh, that's wonderful.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please? Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Hit. Oh my god, This is gonna fucking drive me insane. Controls. Key bindings. How do I change the goddamn controller bindings? Whatever. Again. I seem to be leveling up a lot. Jesus Christ. I was just about to comment on how it's kind of funny that headshots are still a fucking near one tap for these guys, and then that guy fucking survives 3 shots to the head. Shit. Invisible wall. Great. Anything back here? No? And there probably should have been a rock right there or something. AXBYX is the code. I love how this is 2 fucking elevators just on top of each other.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on.
Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to press that.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
They really should have put more effort into the fucking remaster with this. Because this game just feels so fucking dated, so it feels so weird with it having, like, these updated graphics.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
No trouble.
Shit. God damn it. I'm just gonna start fucking using the damn weapon wheel. Overkill. Shit. Rex, get your fat ass up. Well, that's convenient. Cutscenes are so fucking dated. Oh my god.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Sometimes Joker's a real ass. Just try to ignore him.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander.
What do you mean,
but
your
I am grateful to
species?
You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them.
And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Sure.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Really wasn't my fault.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
I can upgrade stuff. Yay. Alright, equipment. Anything good? No? Okay. Everything's rank 2. That's good enough. Improve sight. Hammerhead rounds. These don't really seem to do a lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and use armor piercing rounds instead. All right. I don't think there's anything else Presley or Adams ever have to say. Oh. Codex. Hey, Joker.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the fire.
You sure you want that?
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Speaking of which...
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
You've got a disease?
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
What else can you tell me about that?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
Alright, good to know. Let me know if you need a new cane or something.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
So how'd you get your nickname?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Is there any actual reason?
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
So, in other words, they called you Joker because you have a resting bitch face. Got it.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
That's actually pretty funny. Alright. Hey, Presley. I don't think you have anything
Yes,
else
Commander?
to say, do you?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Still don't like that Presley just gets killed off, like, at the beginning of the next game. Not a really good way to handle his character. Hey, Dr. Chocolates.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Not really.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Liara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I was just worried about you. You okay?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study.
That was...
No, that's even worse.
Liara, calm down. It's sarcasm.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Alright, goodbye.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
My eye's bugging me. Sleep pod. A wall that is completely useless, but for some reason has a computer on it at the beginning of Mass Effect 2. Hey, Caden.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
To you?
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
No, Commander. Just art appreciation.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
You can talk.
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council. Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I hear ya.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
It's all good.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled.
Yeah, encouraged.
There
Big
are worse
quotes.
results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using Mass Effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The Grand Gateway to Humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
You can talk about it.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Alright, well, if you ever want to talk about it, I'm here. Oh yeah, you can get free shit from here. Oh, awesome. I should probably just hit the fucking mark all as red button. That is a button on here, isn't it? No, it doesn't look like it. Either that or it is, and it just disappears when you're not fucking reading stuff. Alright, who's next? Hey, Garrus.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
No, I understand. You know, it's not really a great position to have available.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Commander, You have a minute to talk.
Talk about what?
Is this duty related, Chief?
No, sir. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
I mean, I can't just fucking keep them locked up.
I'm not gonna lock them in the sleeper pods for the whole trip, Williams.
I'd be more comfortable if they didn't have access to engineering and the CIC. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
That's kind of a really shitty way of viewing things.
You've got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and
That's
the
the
only
dumbest
way
thing
for you
I've
to
ever
survive is
fucking
to sick your
heard.
dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
I mean, yeah, but you know, it really varies on. It depends on who it is.
You sound like one of those Terra Firma party pamphlets, Chief.
Terra Firma is a pack of jackals. The founders had ideals. These days they just play off xenophobia and bigotry. I hope my reasons are more rational. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
I never knew my family. Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold bricking.
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one I know who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh lord, you went to the Makapog boot camp too? Yeah, Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
God, the facial animations are so fucking bad. They really need to fix this crap.
Alright. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Anything else you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
That's between you and her.
Scuttlebutt says otherwise. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Wait, what the fuck has Kaidan been telling you? God. Alright, let's see if I can get... Let's go heatsink. Heatsink. Edge. Just leave that the way it is. Caden. I should probably check my own equipment first. I think I've already... No, we are not doing that shit again. Okay, yeah, I already checked my own equipment. Anyway. Let's give Caden a Scimitar Mark II. Let's keep hammerhead rounds on him. Actually, let me... Okay, I've already got improved sights, 2 chemical rounds, improved sights, hammerhead rounds, improved sights, shield battery, basic rounds, combat sensor. Accuracy is not fucking important with a shotgun. A Hurricane 3. I'll go ahead and give Garrus this. Radioactive rounds. It's just shitty equipment from here on, so just give him whatever. Shield regen. Rex. Shit. It's really not much of an improvement, so I'm not gonna have Rex wearing that goofy looking armor. Don't have any other stuff. Liara. Rex.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Seems like we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Wait, you know Saren?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
Alright, fair.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open. and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
So I was on the ship.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
It was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Alright.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Right. Now to sell the rest of my useless crap and then talk to Tali.
Looking for supplies?
Yeah.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
And let's see. Scorpion Mark IV combat armor. Let's see a comparison. This is significantly better. I don't really like the Scorpion armor though, and I'd prefer to wait till I can get the heavy armor at least. Shit.
Looking for supplies?
Not right now.
God damn it.
Problem. Keep checking back. Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what
You
you've
bet,
got.
Commander.
Kessler. Is actually a worse pistol than what I have. This thing's a fucking Mark IV, my pistol's a Mark II, and my pistol's better in every way. Let's buy a Metagel upgrade. Tally, tally, tally! Oh, core thingy.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Tally, what's wrong? You sound kinda sad.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
Whenever I'm having trouble sinking, I sing. Whenever I'm having trouble sleeping, I sing about all the things that make me happy. Oh, I wonder how few people are gonna get this reference.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Alrighty.
I should go.
See you later.
Well, after about an hour and a half of going around talking to everybody, well, I've spent like half the stream just talking to the crew. I think now what I'll do is investigate the rest of this cluster real quick. And then calling into the stream. Zoom out. Zoom out. Knossos. Athens. I've already investigated Athens. Macedon. Or have I investigated Athens? Let's check real quick. I'll know
Message
real
coming
quick. Oh.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
I don't see a meteor. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I investigated this system. Yeah, because there's Pharos. Pharos, or Athens, Knossos, Macedon. Macedon? I don't know, it's Greek. Macedon, probably. Shergilla. Portland. Padavig. Scan. Metallic asteroid. Bargilus. I don't know how to fucking pronounce any of these things. Anyway. Where was the planet that I could land on? It was this. We're not going to land yet. We're just going to mark the planet so that when I get back to the stream later, I can just jump on and investigate the planet. Anyway, thanks to everybody for tuning in. Tomorrow I'll probably stream Skyrim, but I might also just decide to stream VR chat. Once I've gotten 50 episodes in on Skyrim, I'm gonna go ahead and probably stream the arena quest line for Oblivion, because I've been meaning to go back to Oblivion for some time. It's not gonna be unarmored like the rest of my Oblivion shit, because the arena makes you wear armor. But Until next time. Bye-bye.